Welcome back. Little video about me and what I want to do and how I want to help. So, as you may know me, if you don't know me, my name's Nathan Pickstone, and the aim of my life is to constantly improve and to help people along the way to do the same thing. I've always tried to work on things. We're not all perfect, but we can get to the point where we're happy with how we live. So what are some things that sparked this off for me? As you may know, I moved out to Bangkok at the start of this year, and one of the reasons why I did that was to completely shift my world. Stick around to the end to find out more. To change things, to flip the table on reality. And it wasn't to chase the ladyboys around or, do all that hedonistic stuff. It was to completely change my scenery, the people that I hang around with, and also how I spent my day to day. Was it going to be in the sun, or was it going to be locked away in the cold? Or, just the values and the lifestyle aligned much better with how I wanted to live. And that's those changes that you've got to make to allow yourself the best chance of winning. Now, I'm not saying you have to move to the other side of the planet to make a change in your life and to improve and to live a more fulfilled existence, but you do have to make steady incremental changes and constantly iterate on how you do things. So you can even just look at it of how you approach the day to day. How much do you spend on your phone? How much time do you spend looking at short form content? How much time do you spend, messaging people who, if you didn't message them first, would never message back? Or, how do you spend your afternoons and evenings when, you finish work, or you've got no obligations, so you've not got any obligations, then what do you spend your time doing? Is it sort of Netflix binging, or is it going down the pub and spending time around people that only spend their time there because it's of the drink and they don't actually like you as a friend, and it's just a community of users? It's an honest truth, and it might be harsh to think about, but you've got to look at those things and take them into consideration and actually look at your life and see who's really there. Now, some of you are watching this might have got all of that dialed in, and you think, no, I'm just looking for the next step. I feel like I haven't got that edge, or you find yourself getting lost in these loops and you've got no sort of sense of direction. Now, the basis of all of this is routine and habits. Now, I'm not saying you've got to wake up every day and eat the same meal, eat the same, or drink. You don't have to do blueprint every day the same. Now, you can if you want, and it would take away a lot of decision making, but guaranteed a lot of people, 99% of people, are just going to get bored real quick. So building habits isn't about just sticking to one thing and just getting absolutely lost in it. It's steadily changing how you react to situations, how you spend your free time, and then also planning to use the time more effectively in the future. So it's not something that you're incapable of, it's just something that you need to sit down and think about a little bit more. Now, not to say I'm perfect, because we all are a victim of our own demise. Usually the biggest person that's stopping you isn't anyone that's hating on you, it's probably yourself. And that is a harsh truth to swallow, but it is also very true that your biggest enemy is yourself. So where do I want to take the rest of this video? I just want to say that well done for sticking through this far, because if you haven't, or the people that haven't, they're not really going to get very far if you can't stick through 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So the most important thing to remember is that I'm here to help. If you want some assistance and you're looking to improve your life, drop me a subscribe, and if you could, follow me on Instagram and drop me a DM saying the word mind, MIND, and we can work on your life. Sow the seeds for the future and get you to the place where you want to be.